I'm Tom for DIY Life Tech, and this is a look at the Diaper Genie Complete Diaper Pail. So this is a really great diaper pail. If you've got kids and you want to be able to have a pail you can easily put diapers into where you're not going to get a lot of smells or anything coming out. You're not going to have to use your hands as much. So some things that are really cool with this, it's got this foot pedal. So to open the pail, we just press this foot pedal, and it's going to open up the top on here. And I'll show you in a moment how these little fins on the inside kind of seal off the bag when you're not using it to keep the smells down. But again, to open it up, we simply press that pedal down at the bottom. That's going to go ahead and open the top of the pail there. Now another nice thing, it's got a good capacity on the inside here, so we can open this up, and you can see on the inside, this is where the bag is gonna go. And I'll show you how the bag works on here, because that's another neat thing with this pail. So let's go ahead and close this up. Then we're gonna go ahead and open the top, and let's install the bag. So here's the Diaper Genie bags. You can buy these little refills here. That's the one downside I would say is you have to keep buying these unique refills, but it does make the process of using this so much easier. So let's go ahead, we're gonna open up the top of this bag set, and we're gonna pull a bit of the bag out around the edge here. Now we're gonna look here, it says this end up. Drop it right into the top. There's a little loop on top of the pail. Just basically put it right into that. It's gonna fit perfectly. Now we're gonna just take the bag, let's make sure it doesn't pop out again. Yeah, take the bag up a little bit here. We're gonna tie a knot in the bag. There we go. And then we're gonna push this through with the, again, our foot on the pedal to keep it open. Open this guy up, and here you can see the bag's gonna start to come through, and we're gonna pull this all the way down to the bottom. That's really important because it leaves space for the diapers to fall into this nice sealed bag. Close this up, and we're good to go. So you can see now if you press that pedal, it's gonna open the top, it's gonna open these little fins, and if you had a diaper, you would just stick it straight through those. So let's demo with a clean diaper here. Go ahead and just push this through. And again, you're not gonna have to like put your hand in there. You just drop it in, and then watch when I let my foot go on here, it's gonna actually seal that up as the lid closes. And that's gonna end up closing that little bag on the inside and sealing that in place. So let's see that, I'll try to do it close up. See, watch how those come together, the lid closes, and that's gonna drop now down inside of the pail to the bottom of that bag. And because those little doors lock shut and kind of close up that bag, you're not gonna get that many smells coming out. So that's one of the really nice things, is that it seals itself up. And again, you don't have to be reaching in or anything. Just drop it in, and then the doors are gonna close and seal it in, and the top's gonna come back down. Now, in case any smells manage to escape, there's gonna be this little cartridge on the top that goes in. You can replace these every couple of months. This is a little activated carbon filter that goes right over the top there. So any smells that manage to make it through the bag there are gonna get trapped by that filter, which is great. So it is very good at keeping the smells out. Now let's suppose this is full, we're ready to empty it. Very simple process too, just press the button on the front here. We're gonna take this will be full, usually all the way down to the bottom. We just pull the bag down a bit, and remember this top piece is still dispensing more bags. We don't have to swap it out every time. And then this is a little cutter on here, and we're just gonna position the bag in that cutter. There it is, and we're just gonna give it a solid tug here to cut, and that's gonna take the bag away. This would go straight into the trash, and then we're gonna take the bag on the inside here, pull it down, tie it off, give it a solid pull down to the bottom, close it up, and we are good to continue. So the ease of replacing that bag is great, because again, this little dispenser on the top is just gonna keep going and dispensing bags. And you can store quite a few diapers with each of these refills here, depending on the size of diaper that you're using. So great to have that hands-free function, good at keeping the smells out, easy to swap out those bags. The only downsides I would say are, again, just the fact that you have to be buying those refills. And also I would say very important to change the bags fairly frequently. Like, don't let the diapers pile up too much, or else these little doors will get stuck and they won't be able to close. So empty it pretty frequently. You can see again that it was an easy process. And the final thing is definitely always remember to pull the bag down to the bottom, because that creates the space for the diaper to fall into. If you don't do that and the bag is still stuck up here, it can also clog those little doors, and then the lid's not gonna close and the smells aren't gonna stay in. As long as you do those things properly though, great diaper pail, one of the best, I think, at keeping the smells out and contained. So check it out, it's the Diaper Genie Complete.